Bonjour, hello, welcome to Max Mountain World. Today I'm in Edinburgh, well, not Edinburgh, I'm outside of Edinburgh, next to the airport where I flew in yesterday. And we're going to visit the Royal Highland show, it's called, yeah? And we'll see what happens. Just parked the car up, and apparently it's, how many did you say, 15,000 or something? 15,000 odd cars parked in these fields right next to the airport. And rather large solar farm over there as well. Okay, on we go, more stuff from the Royal Highland show. You can see the extent of the car park. I raised the camera up. That's where we come from, back there, and we're heading over here, hopefully, airport to the left. Another 100 metres or so further and more cars. Don't know what this is fenced off for. Ah, there's horsey things happening. Okay, so this is the entrance, turnstiles, whatever it is, where we've got a producer pre-reserved paperwork. This is what it's all about. So we're in the grounds of what's called Ingliston. This is actually a racing circuit. I've driven this circuit 2 or 3 times before. I'm not going to be able to do anything, but everything, because this is absolutely huge. But what I'll do is I'll just cover, yeah, as usual, stuff that I spot, stuff that I think might be good for the video. So as I say, racing circuit, I do remember driving this. Boating included. Bit of a struggle at times getting through the people. I know. 11:30 in the morning, and yeah, got to allow for all sorts here. This is massive. How many acres did you say, Colin? 260 acres. Right. Wow, 260 acres. Wow.
Timers ready. 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, a new climber to the show this year. Let's cheer on Jack all the way up to the top. It's all about getting into a nice rhythm.
How do you fancy a garden ornament? Looks like they made it here, judging by all the sawdust.
Charlie's so helpful.
What do you think? Will you go see these cows in the pools? Yes.
Food area. Roast beef, burgers, mac cheese, Cornish pasties and a bar.
Come on, Del, get up.
Learn about crofting and everything. It's amazing the variety of stuff here. Same hairstyle as me. Same hairstyle. How about brushes and dusters? Every type of brush, duster. In fact, I might even get something for my hair. Not too sure. Every type of brush, duster you can think of. Hello.
Hello there.
The Scottish Wildlife Trust, and information on bird watching, living seas, seals. We do have seals in Scotland in the coastal waters. That's where I used to live there. Long time ago, up the northeast of Scotland. Red squirrels, hedgehogs, there's all sorts here. Marine life. Again, kind of busy, kind of places where it chokes up and it's difficult to get through. But yeah, I managed it. Let's go and join the rest of my team, my gang, who are currently having lunch. at the burgers. Wow. To think that some of these people actually drove cars to get here. So my brother-in-law's actually gone for a beer, but they wouldn't let him take it out apparently. So I've left the squadron of family and kids and stuff. And we'll go and join them for a beer. Hello.
Right, going for a beer?
I'm thirsty.
Ah, no bother, you go.
So we got the vintage bus bar, an old London bus. These were actually used in Edinburgh in years gone by as well. When I was at school, in primary school, I used to get these where you'd be, if you missed it, you just missed it and no more. You could still run up and catch it and go back in.
Get 2 frozen
Cheers.
soda and 1 French martini.
Nice one. Just helped myself to a wee cider. Yeah, quite neat, apart from this sort of beer garden type effect. I didn't realise when I was there that the actual seating area is the upstairs part of the bus. Marks and Spencer food. Must be good food. There's a pretty sizable queue for it. There's some kind of horsey thing going on here as well. More done. I wonder if there's another stall that goes less done. And coloured cows. It's even got a tag on its ear. Hello. Okay, so that's the Royal Highland show today, spotted in the background there. It's massive, it's huge, as I explained earlier, as my brother-in-law mentioned, 260 whatever acres. It's massive. So I'll do a few more things, pick out some other stuff that's going on here, and that'll be in the tail out there. So that's it for today. The Royal Highland show just outside Edinburgh, situated in the racing circuit of Ingliston. Okay, cheers. Primarily an agricultural show, but there is everything here. What a beast. Wow, awesome. How does hydroelectric generation work? Well, in Scotland we've got mountains. You need mountains for water to fall, basically. And so countries like France and the Alps, the Switzerland, Germany, Austria, countries like that, we aren't big in, that's where I'm living now, but we're big on hydroelectric. All sorts going on. Just following my ears here, back where I was earlier. What's this guy making it? They've spelt it wrong, there's no W. Other impressive pieces of kit. And this one is sold. Wow, look at the size of that. Goodness sake, sold. I wonder how much that's sold for. I suppose the best way to ask is... Excuse me, it's marked sold. Can I ask how much? Roughly?
550,000.
Whoa! Okay. I think I'll skate that one just now. So this is drilling equipment aisle from what I can tell. And uplift equipment, forklifts. But wow. And those guys back there, 550,000 that was sold for. Wow. Yeah, nice sale for the guys. They've done a success. I reckon that would be their success for the Highland show today, or this weekend. It's on all weekend. But all sorts of weird equipment. Wow. How about some mobile sheep dipping? When I was here back in 1984, tractors were small. Well, relative to this thing. I'll just... That's a tyre that's taller than me. So right next to the tractor. Whoa. Quite pretty antennas, accessories, radios. Now a range of stingers, or springers they're probably called. They're probably called springers, which, yeah, springers large and small. I've got a black one and a red one at home. I used to have a white one. Good antennas, good DXN antennas. Some interesting vehicles. How about an 8x8?
Tap just to hold it in place, and it's got a 3.5 kilo weight. Slam that down.
Again. And again.
It's getting through.
Right, we're selling it for you, will you, mate?
You're nearly there.
Yay!
Now this is more like the agricultural show that I remember from 40 years ago, with auxiliary stuff, ploughing equipment and stuff like that. And this is the biggest aisle. You can see it just goes on forever, way past the John Deere tractors in the distance there. And just at the end of that aisle, Tractor Central, and just monsters. Look at the size of these things. Half of these wouldn't actually fit in the farms that they're designed for. They're massive. More over there. Combine harvesters. And more and more and more tractors and stuff. It just goes on forever, as far as the eye can see. Hello. And I found me a Jaguar, or a Jaguar. It's a bit more powerful than mine. This is a particularly fast part of the racetrack that comes from the stands. You can just see the roofs of the stands in the background there, but it actually comes over a slight peak here, so you really have to hug the inside line there to keep the traction without the cars lifting off. Oh, I'm getting carried away, that's racing. Tempted, but no, already eaten. So yes, handsome trucks about as well. I think we've actually been purposeful in bringing livestock and stuff here. Look at that, beautiful. Next one, immaculate. And shit, they've even cleaned the tyres to perfection. What a lovely piece of kit. A bit of lawn mowing, automated or sit on, getting bigger, 11 grand. Yeah, that's more like the size of tractor that I knew back in 1984, but that's a 4-wheel drive. Camper vans, wow, you could buy supercars for that sort of money. Look at this, ideal touring vehicle, especially for the Alps. Wow, set up. A bar truck, immaculate, needless to say. Just going to finish off here. I could film forever here, but I can't. It's going to make the edit a nightmare. But this is a Land Rover, Range Rover display. Now I've done one of these a number of years ago down in Norwich. I took a Range Rover diesel V8 and did one of these courses. Scary as, starts with an F, but they can do it, no problem. Aha, he's cheating. You should watch a plane taking off in the background there. This is something where the balance system of the camera will probably compensate for this. Don't know what angle that is, but right on the limit of his tyre there as well. Pretty impressive. Yeah, that kid's enjoying himself. More Jaguars. That's a beauty. Oh wow. So nice. So at the end here we've got another feeding area. We've got the Highland hog roast, fish and chips, pizza. Good food for a good cause. And I've just checked Mickey Mouse on my wrist. I think it's beer o'clock. Cheers. Well, it's not beer, it's cider. That's good. Like it. Nice one. Thanks, mate. Alright, so just got together and bumped into some guys in the usual Scottish hospitality side of things. But my analysis of the Highland show, amazing, all the stuff that's here. But the one thing, I've split away from my family and I thought, well, we'll give a phone call or whatever, or a net call or whatever. There's no reception here. You'd think with the technology here, they would have something set up so your phones would work here, but the phones don't work here, lads. Hello, yo, they don't work here. Technology, 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 everything. Tesla's in front of us, no phones.
These two came on the far side, we came on the near side. We have an agreed meeting point.
I can't phone my sister. I'm going to have to walk right the way at the end. We've got an all else fails thing at 4 o'clock, but we'll see what happens. But you'd think they'd have something set up, even if it was temporary. Shocking. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching. Like I say, communications here is absolutely diabolical. They really should sort something out. I just spoke to one of the security guys and he said, oh, it's the same every year. Why don't they do something? I'm trying to contact my sister again just to meet up with them, and we cannot get a connection. We cannot get any kind of connection at all. So I've come back to where this guy's just agreed with me, and I've come back to where we had lunch, and I've kind of sent a message, and hopefully she's going to turn up here. So I've taken the opportunity to have another one and also go upstairs in the bus. I've not done this for 55 years. So this is the seating establishment. It's changed from the days when this was operational, but gives me a bit of height as well, so if she shows up it's going to be easy to see her.